consistent. Great start to the season, and everybody's pretty happy with the investment they made.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Rides to the back. Pass to Sims. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going... physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
129, 120, where did he go?
And it's Baxter. Stopped right there.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Where did he go?
They've got him looking to run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the right. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I just don't know the fans got called. It messes with the snap, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Where did he go?
On 3rd and long, you have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
In third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Go!
The play fake. Got a man. It's Baxter. Bulldozes his way through. And they explode on that one, and they got it down to the 22. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of the game. The way they're throwing it right now, I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. We know it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this one. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get a sack.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The 12th man standing at the line. They are bringing the heat on third down. Rush is on. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Marcel Reed. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass.
Kill! 28, ready! Black ATs, hut!
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Great, let's go!
Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10.
Ready! Red 80! Red 20, hut!
Reed on the play action. Right side, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down.
Ready! Wide 80!
Motion from the wide receiver.
I'm open!
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down.
Let's go, D! Ready! Skate! Here we go.
Reed! Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Interception! What a play! He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Personal foul. Nothing to pass it. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense.
Ready, go!
They move the tight end.
Go!
They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
They'll run him again. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Break.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal.
Ready. Let's go, 88. Where did he go?
Tells to run. Wants to pass. He's stopped.
Break.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and 1 coming.
Wide, Eddie. Where did he go?
On play action. Buys time to his left. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Coming to you. Here we go.
Out wide left, it's Owens. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Break. Kill.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Hut.
Play action with Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Craver. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. A&M comes back out with another 1st down.
Ready. Blue 30. Blue.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Red 20. Hut.
Throwing Reed. Left side is Owens. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Let's go.
And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot away. From the gun, it's Owens. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Quarterback changing the play. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
776 Captain. 76.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Right side, it's Owens. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Ready. Bridge.
Let's bring it.
Go.
Single, slot.
Break.
Hey, here we go.
Set hot.
Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Wildcats come out and get things going on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to
the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and he took it.
Out wide left, it's Baxter.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best magic is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. The defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack, hunting the football, this stage for me is really
129. Hey, move.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Go.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch.
See, once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
Flag 14. Jet. Ready, go.
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look, they're
Take a shot. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. They've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Baxter.
Hurry.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's break this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
85. Shift.
They'll give it to Baxter. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Kentucky right back to the line. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. He's got an open man. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Blue 22. Blue 22. There you go.
Wants to throw on 1st. Tosses it incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job retaining the pass. And it's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking down the quarterback, getting it going, getting that big play. Quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air, it's Reed. Caught. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Left side is Owens. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Ninja.
Again, it's Reed. Oh, it falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. Lead now 7 here in the third quarter. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors, now EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with a look at the Kennesaw State Owls taking on the number 16 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. On the return, it's Bussey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They got plenty done through the air in the first inning. We'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
Lily.
Big play, baby. Come on.
Joker.
Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On the run, it's Owens. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Red 80. Kill.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the move.
well-designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose here.
They want to run this quarterback. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20.
Right, go!
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. They put the brakes on him. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Go, go!
Second down, they're going to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Switch it!
And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Hires on the move. Another incompletion on third down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets a very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought the feet on that one. Texas A&M's offense takes the field ready to get this drive going. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Move! But hard!
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got the back in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moves to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and long here.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Down. But hard!
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Trying to move them on the counter. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Move it! But hard!
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred for the first three periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He throws to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete.
It's a running room. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down to the ground. The defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Long way to go on second down. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback.
And it's intercepted. Hey, huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 27. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball, trying to take it back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead.
Red chip.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense is ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll run it fast. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal.
Hey, move.
Running out of the gun with Baxter. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And we are all tied up here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Looking for room. It's Owens. Got the first down, and they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39.
Here we go. Ready.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move to wide receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got him downfield. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Great.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
Ready. White. 29. White. 29. Bam.
Quarterback will keep it. Maybe some. Not enough space. Touchdown, Aggies. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
And the point after is good. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Break.
Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first.
Here we go.
And
Ready.
they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Go.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have
Break.
1 timeout
Go.
left at their disposal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening
Go.
from inside the 10. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop.
Snags it, and he's open. Motors out of bounds after the big pickup, and now they're in business, and time still left on the clock. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield.
390. Twilight.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing Reed. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Down. Ready. Hut.
Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Play fake, Reed. Flush to the left. Out wide to Chris Johnson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Right.
All wideouts, no
Hey,
back.
kill it, kill it. 214 clone. 214 clone.
Let's set a tone. No game on this defense. No game. Pick me up. Here we go.
Ready. Red. Put on.
Great Evan on the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no